When the word slavery is heard today, our minds are often flooded with thoughts and images of our country's painful past. While we are able to identify that what happened in the 1800s was in fact slavery and was terrible, not enough people are aware that slavery still exists today. Modern day slavery occurs when a little boy's parents sell him to a man who promised them that he would take him to a good school, but instead the little boy is forced to work on a lake fishing all day. Modern day slavery occurs when a young runaway girl is told that they could go to have a better life, but instead is sent to a brothel where she is beaten and tortured anytime she tries to escape. Modern day slavery occurs everywhere, including right here in the United States. Not many people have as much influence as the President of the United States. When President Obama spoke at the Clinton Global Initiative saying that modern day human trafficking is barbaric and it is evil and it has no place in a civilized world, he used that power and influence to better the world by raising awareness of human trafficking and influencing world leaders to work together to end slavery in all forms. But before President Obama made speeches on human trafficking in front of some of the most influential people in the world, he had very humble beginnings. President Obama grew up and kind of had the story of always being an underdog. He was born to a father from Kenya and a mother from Kansas and was raised by his grandparents. President Obama had to work through college to pay off for school, and he also had to work hard to maintain scholarships and use student loans just to get himself through college. When he went to Harvard Law School, he was named the first African American president of the Harvard Law Review. And as we all know, he became the first African American president of the United States and our 44th president. So clearly his story is, he has a classic story of just having very humble and hard beginnings. And I think that's why it makes complete sense that he would advocate and fight for the voiceless at the Clinton Global Initiative. The Clinton Global Initiative was founded by President Bill Clinton in 2005 in order to unite major world leaders in creating solutions to the world's largest problems. CGI uses a model to create change through four main avenues: inspiration, networking, knowledge building, and collaboration. According to the Clinton Global Initiative website, CGI members have made more than 2,500 commitments, which are already improving the lives of more than 430 million people in over 180 countries. This conference is very unique in that it brings together heads of state of all different countries around the world. It brings in CEOs of top corporations, Nobel Peace Prize winners, philanthropists, and nonprofit executives all together in one room every single year. Clearly, the Clinton Global Initiative Annual Conference is the ideal place to spread awareness of human trafficking. There are around 27 million victims of human trafficking around the world. So clearly this is a massive problem that needs addressing by our world leaders. This is a crisis that everyone can get behind regardless of political affiliation, and that's because freedom is a basic right. No matter where you are in the world, no matter what you're doing, you should have the right to freedom. And when people take away other people's freedom, they should be punished, and there should be systems in place that discourage people from ever trafficking people again. So clearly this is a very, very large issue that needs attention of global leaders, and without them, not much change can be made. And as Obama said, no civil society should be plagued with modern day slavery, and every bit of awareness to this issue helps to better society and bring the 20 million victims closer to freedom. As I mentioned before, not many people in the world have as much power and influence as the President of the United States. President Obama helped to better the world by speaking out against a civil rights problem that we can all take a part of and ending entirely. As Obama said, whether you are conservative or liberal, Democrat or Republican, this is a no-brainer. This is something we should all agree on. We need to get that done. And so what he means is that every person in the world
ending human trafficking.